Hi everybody and welcome. Hope that you're all well today. This is going to be a general collective message. It's pretty much intended for whoever needs it. Please take what resonates, drop what does not. As always, thank you for the support. It truly helps get the messages out there to others who need them. And if you're interested in a personal with me, all the information on how to book one is down below in the description box. Alrighty y'all, let's get into this message. Universe, what is the tea? And what's going on in the energy, and what is it that we need to be aware of? Oh boy. The moon reversed, the high priestess reversed, and the seven of swords sideways. Somebody here has been trying to mislead the masses, or mislead a group, mislead someone. Somebody here has been on a campaign where they've just been misleading everybody they've been dealing with. This is somebody here who's inauthentic. Somebody here who talks a lot. They overtalk. You know those people who overshare because they're trying to prove something about themselves? That's what this is giving with this high priestess in the reverse. Strong Aquarius energy. I do have Cancer here as well. Somebody's illusion has shattered. I feel like they know this. Somebody is trying to hold on. They're trying to maintain something, but they're going about something all wrong. With this Seven of Swords sideways, it's like somebody is being... It's like they're being instantly caught. It's like every time they try to do something, it's like they get caught or something. Because their illusion has shattered. Somebody is definitely trying to tip the scales in their favor, or they have been for way too long. That's why the Six of Pentacles is here, getting ready to come in. Somebody here has been lurking in the shadows. That's what it feels like. Because they're not able to sway public opinion anymore, maybe about you. Something has definitely come to an end with this World card. This is given like somebody no longer has any power over someone, over a group, over... Because this high priestess in the reverse is not somebody who stands alone and is able to sit with themselves. This is somebody who needs constant attention, constant validation from other people. We have the Page of Wands, and we have the Sun card. There is some kind of news that is coming in that is going to make somebody really, really happy. Somebody here is maybe trying to hide that. Or they could be even trying to take somebody's inspiration away in some kind of way. Maybe that's what they were able to do in the past by being able to get one over. Somebody... Motives are definitely questionable here with this Ace of Cups. It's sideways. It's empty. It's not able to hold anything. The Knight of Pentacles sideways. Somebody failed to execute some kind of plan for themselves. They didn't think something through. They also didn't do something right. Something here about following the directions, following the rules. This could be somebody here who tried to break spiritual law, natural law in some kind of way. By wanting to skip some kind of steps. The Wheel of Fortune. Somebody doesn't want to admit that their time is up. The Hanged Man reverse. whoever they tried to sacrifice, whoever they tried to stop, whoever they tried to stall, whoever they tried to mentally imprison, has broken free. Temperance. Somebody here is moving forward. Maybe people are moving forward. People have now been unshackled from the lie, from the projection. It's like they see where somebody's heart is at now and what it is that they've really been wanting this whole time. You know, with this Six of Pentacles sideways, this is giving me like... This is like the energy of somebody here who clings to people who are doing well. Type of energy. Right? And they feel like they can abuse their privilege in somebody's life for something physical, something material. Universe, tell me more. Universe, tell me more. We have conflicted. Somebody here is hot and cold. This is somebody here who wants to make somebody confused with these multiple choices, hot and cold. It's like they want to keep somebody on their toes. We have foundation, family, security, confusion. This could be somebody that you're really close to. Family, friend, lover. With this established security. Hopeless. This is giving me like... somebody is just disloyal. Universe. Tell me more. Bitterness, thinking, and beauty. Conflict. We definitely have two people here on the opposite ends of the spectrum of humanity. We have somebody here who's always angry, hot-headed. We have somebody here who's kindful, graceful. Somebody here is missing somebody, but there is some kind of conflict here. There's an apology, and then we have self-focus, self-growth. Pain. Return. There's some kind of incompatibility here. And that's why some kind of apology isn't going to work, because somebody here has already grown and matured. This is strong hermit vibes. Somebody's focused on themselves at this time. They're focused on their highest good. Somebody here is very afraid and cautious to return because they don't want to be rejected. But there is some kind of confessions here. There is some... There is some kind of confessions. Universe. Please help us clarify this reading. Why is conflicted here, universe? Okay. Somebody's plans did not work out. Somebody here stood up for themselves. Somebody here decided to not move forward. Somebody broke free from something here that was not good for them, from a contract that did not serve them. Because they're seeing here how somebody here is probably only trying to take something from them. How somebody here did not have any loyalty. Somebody stood up for themselves. This could also be somebody here who doesn't understand boundaries. And somebody is conflicted here because maybe you're not accepting this apology. Maybe you just said, apology with no action doesn't mean anything to me. Queen of Swords. You are very Queen of Swords. And somebody is conflicted because they don't know how to work with that. Universe, why is bitterness here? Why is bitterness here? Because something is over. Somebody is moving on. Manifesting something new. Somebody here is bitter. Maybe they're bitter that they're not able to manifest. Their ability to manifest is now over. Because the way they were able to do it, they were probably abusing their power, abusing their authority, abusing whatever gifts they had. Eight of Cups. A departure. Excuse me. The Fool reversed. The Five of Cups reversed. The King of Cups reversed. Somebody definitely cannot handle and control their emotions because they don't want something to be over. They don't have what it takes to start over, to start anew. They're not heeding the lessons. Because the Fool upright really is all about taking everything that you have learned up until that point and starting anew, just taking the lessons with you. This is somebody here who they're unwilling to learn the lesson. They're unwilling to admit the truth that something is over. That something here is not sunshine and rainbows. There's no loyalty, there's no respect. Somebody here doesn't appreciate what people do for them. I feel like they kind of expect it. Unwilling to open up and accept the fact that somebody is moving forward, people are moving forward, people are heading towards their dreams, their wishes, their desires being met. People who are actually willing to help fill their cup instead of take from it. Or at least be willing to bring their own bottle. Justice in the reverse, Eight of Wands in the reverse, and the Four of Cups. Somebody here is going to be receiving news that they don't want to hear because Their plans are being spoiled. Something is not going in their favor. Because they're too focused on what everybody else has instead of what is being given to them. What the universe has planned for them. Some of you guys could be a high priestess of sorts, male or female. You're definitely somebody who's very connected to the divine, very connected to your higher self. I don't know if somebody was trying to mimic you. Queen of Wands. Somebody's thinking because now you're standing out, now you're being brave, now you're being bold. Eight of Wands reversed. You know, maybe you're creating some kind of resistance here and you're saying, you know what, not today. You're not stopping me today. I'm going to continue to go after what it is that I hope to attain. You know, the Queen of Wands is a winner. Right? She's not afraid of competition. She's not afraid to hold somebody accountable, to hold somebody responsible. Nine of Cups for being too overindulgent, maybe in, you know, what it is that they have. Page of Swords reversed, Nine of Wands reversed. And it's like you don't even care anymore. And I feel like that's hitting this person even harder the most, is the fact that you don't even care anymore. Somebody's getting a hard dose of reality because I feel like you're not falling for something again. Universe. Excuse me. Page of Pentacles, Page of Swords reversed, and the Nine of Cups reversed. Somebody did not want you to receive some kind of a blessing. They didn't want you to shut them out. We have the Six of Pentacles. Somebody did something unjust. They did something too extreme. You're receiving the benefits to your rewards. The universe is on your side. Somebody here has been extremely greedy, overindulgent, maybe with your energy, with your blessings. You're holding somebody accountable. This is news that somebody does not want to hear. Maybe somebody here was trying to cry wolf and say that you were doing something to them, or I don't know. The universe is getting the final say, though. You're receiving something here from the universe, a gift of something physical. Maybe it's what you've been working on. You've been definitely manifesting something. Somebody here is upset that your dreams and your wishes are coming true. Somebody can't get away with doing things like how they used to. Not with this new energy shift. Not with the world moving forward. It's not flying because God's in control now. We're in the age of Aquarius. The star card. The veil has been lifted. Things are getting ready to be balanced out. Universe, tell me about this beauty. Eight of Cups. Eight of Wands reversed. The Knight of Wands reversed. Maybe somebody thought that you would always forgive them. Maybe that you wouldn't be so rough. And the Queen of Wands, she can be a little rough. She's not afraid to hit you with her wand. If you get too close, like, bitch, back up. You're in my bubble. Nine of Wands reversed. You're not worried anymore. Somebody is blinded by the truth of the fact that the universe is in control and that things are going your way. Somebody could be here, could be acting very reckless or impulsive here because some kind of news is not going in their favor. Somebody here could be receiving some kind of karma with these double eights. What goes around comes back around. Strong Sagittarius energy. Some of you could have walked away from a Sagittarius. I do have Capricorn, Gemini, Virgo, Aquarius, Aries. Cancer. Universe, tell me more about this beauty. The Two of Cups literally jumped out. Universe, tell me about this beauty. Seven of Pentacles. Because you've reevaluated the plan. You're no longer falling or doing things how you used to do. You're not easily swayed anymore with this Knight of Wands, Eight of Wands reverse. You're not quick to rush into things. Some of you are getting ready to step in to a brand new partnership. That could be part of the gift that the universe has for you. Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. It's definitely something here that you have been desiring, and maybe somebody here is upset. Somebody is mad that you're getting something that they were never able to get. I feel like this is somebody here that you've recently cut out of your life in some kind of capacity. And this is somebody here who doesn't want you to move forward because they're unable to move forward with their life. Maybe they're losing a lot of things in their life. And maybe they never thought that they would lose you too, but something here is divinely guided. You're working towards independence, freedom, heading towards getting your desires, your wishes, your dreams coming true, following your heart. And somebody was trying to stop you from doing so, from living your truth. Causing conflict. Somebody here was incompatible. And maybe that's what you said during the apology. It was like, thanks, but there's still differences or incompatibility. Like, you can stay in your corner and I'll stay in mine. Or, you know, like, there's no beef, but doesn't mean we need to be friends. And I feel like that, like, really sets somebody off. Somebody can't handle that. They can't deal with that. It's too rational for them. This person only knows in or out, no in between. It's extremes. Universe, tell me more. Tell me more. We have hung up, shook, and high vibing. Somebody is fixated. And something here was unexpected at the fact that you're still vibing high. You're living life to the fullest. Maybe they're even shook as to why they're so bitter. Maybe they're trying to get to the bottom of it and they're like, why? Why can't I just be happy for someone? Because somebody here likes to lure people with temptation. They're hot and cold. Somebody here was sexually open. Doesn't even have to be sexual. Even with this booty call energy. Somebody here just likes to use people to fulfill their fantasy, their life, their illusion. Their whole life is a fantasy. You're definitely... You know, this is my second time doing this reading, and the first time, I had to step away. But it was the energy of, like, somebody who, like, really sold their soul, in a way, in a sense, for the material. Whether they did it with the actual devil, or they just did it with their actions through life. They just didn't care. They didn't build meaningful relationships. They just lived a fantasy. There is some kind of truth and secrets that are coming out. We did see that confessions earlier. Somebody does not want these confessions to come out. Wow. Beauty and people pleaser. You are overgiving, and you're not doing that anymore. Because you know people have just been using you. So you have kicked them to the curb. Because you're living consciously. You have found your true self. You know what it is that you want. You know how it is that you want to be treated. You know how it is that you want to feel. And how you want to feel. You're not letting anybody get in the way of you living your life to the fullest. And somebody in there shooketh. They're shooketh. And they're hung up. And they're just looking at you like, are you serious? Are you going to continue to keep this up? Yeah. Universe, who could this be? Let me know what you guys think about the new layout, if y'all like it or not. Universe. Who could this be? We have a busty chest. Somebody could have a busty chest. If it's a man, he could be endowed. Maybe this is somebody here who only thinks with their ding-a-ling. If it's a woman, maybe they only think with their tatas. I don't know. Somebody could have like an intimate body part pierced. We have a skin condition. Somebody here could have a skin condition. Could be a rash, could be rosacea, could be like inflammation, psoriasis. We have a clown. Somebody here is a clown, or they could have a round face. Somebody here is a clown. This is my clown card. This is somebody here that gets a thrill thinking that everything's a joke. We have curly hair. Somebody here could have curly hair. We have markings. Somebody here could have skin markings. Maybe henna. We have younger than you. White American. Somebody here could be a white American. Universe, who could this be? We have a beard. Somebody here could have a beard. We have same height as you. Somebody here could be the same height as you, or they thought they were in the same boat as you. I thought that you had the same anointing as you. We have a sharp face. Somebody could have very, very sharp features on their face. Universe, who could this be? We have albino. Somebody here could be albino. They could just be really, really, really white. No offense. Maybe somebody here, like, burns easily. Somebody here could also have a rare genetic disorder. We have black clothing. Somebody here could be tribal. Somebody here could also be, like, Native American. We have animated eyes. Somebody here, their eyes give them away. We have brunette. Somebody here could be a brunette. Somebody here could have a beauty mark. We have a witch. Somebody here could be a witch. They could be a practitioner of sorts. We have red attire. Somebody here could wear red. Maybe somebody here wears a lot of red and black. Maybe that's their favorite colors. Could be a car. We have coarse, curly hair, medium skin tone, unhealthy habits. It's definitely somebody here who is extremely more immature than you. Somebody here has some kind of unhealthy habits. There's a lot of smoke here. Maybe somebody here smokes a lot. Could be cigarettes, could be weed, or whatever else people smoketh nowadays. Somebody here could partake in hookah. Somebody could have a medium skin tone, like olive skin. Somebody here is definitely a witch or practitioner of sorts. Somebody could be like old school, cultural practitioner of sorts. Like based, I don't know, down to like their ancestors. Somebody could have a really extreme or a tight-knit connection to their ancestors, to their heritage, to their culture, and they still keep it alive some kind of way. Even if they have immigrated. We have Hispanic or Latino. Somebody here could be of Hispanic or Latino descent. Universe, please give us an affirmation for whoever this reading is for. Your prayers have been answered, and your hard work is not going unnoticed. And whoever's been trying to block you and stop you from receiving your blessings because they wanted it all for themselves. Somebody could have even been wanting to steal an inheritance from you. With that 10 of Pentacles reversed. We have self-love. I openly embrace a feeling of self-love, the PG kind. I love myself because I understand myself. I love myself as the most committed partner I will ever have. I show myself love any way that I can. And when I screw up, I remember to be sweet and gentle with myself. If not, I'm gonna make myself sleep on the couch. Got that, self? You're focusing on you, what brings you joy, what makes you happy, and you don't have time for somebody here who's just trying to play games with you. Family, friend, lover, business partner, you don't have time for it. You don't have time for it. You are hitting your ultimate potential. And the universe is greenlighting your wishes. This can't be stopped. And you're no longer going backwards. No matter what they try to do to try and make that happen, it's just not happening. That is what I have for you all today. I'm sending you all lots of love and lots of light, and I will see you next time. Ciao.